If your business pays independent contractors and or vendors, then you need to watch this video. Today, I'm going to show you the tool that you need to utilize in order to streamline the process of paying your vendors and independent contractors, as well as filing those 1099 tax forms. This product is a game changer, so I want you to watch this video and utilize the free trial to give yourself 60 days to test it out. Today's video is sponsored by Zenwork Payments. Zenwork Payments is going to let you try their system for 60 days for free using the code Ginny60 and the link in the video description down below. Zenwork Payments is an all-in-one platform for accounts payable, vendor management, and 1099 compliance, designed to simplify how accounting firms and businesses of all sizes manage and pay vendors and file 1099s, both federal and state, within a single system. This system is also incredibly affordable, starting at just $19.99 per month and $2 per month per vendor paid. It includes built-in features like real-time TIN matching, 1099 filing, IRS compliant e-delivery, and W-9 collection at no additional cost. Zenwork Payments takes the complexity out of accounts payables and simplifies 1099 tax filing. It is the single solution to manage vendors effectively, pay them efficiently, and ensure effortless tax compliance, all while making things simple and easy. I'm going to show you a look into the Zen Payments dashboard. I'm going to show you some of the major important features that are going to streamline your efficiency, save you time and money, and take the mystery out of accounts payable and that 1099 tax compliance. Zenwork Payments provides end-to-end vendor management. This is going to make your tax compliance easy and reduce your risk. Zenwork Payments automates W-9 collection, provides a self-serve vendor portal, and performs real-time TIN matching. This ensures vendor data accuracy and it reduces your administrative overhead. Zenwork Payments provides you with centralized vendor management. Here you can access all of the vendor details in one centralized location, which simplifies interactions and oversight. Next, Zenwork Payments provides a streamlined accounts payable system. You can create single or multi-tiered approval paths, ensure every invoice gets the right level of review, and maintain control over your payments. Zenwork Payments streamlines accounts payable with an integrated custom approval workflow that speeds up payments while maintaining strict financial control. The next feature is incredibly valuable and really helps to streamline your workflow, and it is two-way synchronization between Zenwork Payments and QuickBooks. This is going to ensure accurate and consistent data flow between both platforms, keeping your records perfectly aligned. Next, automate invoice processing. With OCR technology, extract and verify invoice details quickly, reducing your need for manual data entry. This captures invoice data from upload and email as well. You can schedule recurring payments as well as making bulk invoice payments. Flexible payment options include choosing to pay your vendors using ACH and checks, all from a single platform. And you can set up automatic payment schedules to keep everything on track. Zenwork Payments allows you to easily manage high volumes of invoices. You can upload invoices in bulk using Excel. This includes built-in automated 1099 compliance. Here you can automatically generate and prepare 1099 forms, both federal and state, for compliant, hassle-free year-end tax filing, helping you avoid penalties and last-minute scrambles at no extra cost. One of my favorite features is the self-service vendor portal. Provide vendors with their own portal when they add and update bank details, share W-9 forms to the payer, and access their 1099 forms. This self-service approach reduces administrative burden to your business and improves communication between payers and vendors. For those of you considering alternate softwares, maybe you're looking at multiple different types of ways to satisfy these different requirements, I want to let you know that this is the best all-in-one solution. These features truly allow you to streamline the accounts payables work that is required on your end, as well as the work that comes with tax compliance. All of these features rolled into one platform is going to streamline your workflow and make things happen quickly and easily. It is going to reduce costly errors that could be costing your business additional time and money. It is going to reduce your manual workload. It's going to improve your vendor relationships, and it's going to free up more time for you to grow your business. All of these solutions in one easy, streamlined platform is going to allow you to ditch the compliance headache and focus on growing your business. Now that we've walked through some of the major features, I want to give you a brief tutorial at how to utilize some of the basic functions of Zenwork Payments. First, let's go over how to add a payer in your Zenwork Payments accounts. Up here in your dashboard, you can click on All Payers. This is going to show all of the payers that you have already added in the event that you are adding more than one. In order to add a payer, you're going to click the blue button over here on the right. Here, you can click on Manual, and you can enter in the basic information, including the legal business name and the business email. Click Add More Information, and then you will be able to enter in the business type, an EIN, a phone number, and a business description or a website URL. Next, enter in the business's address, including the mailing address, the city, state, zip, and country. When you've completed adding in this information, click on Save and Proceed. Once that payer has been added, we're going to click to update their details, and we're going to scroll down and add in any additional information that is needed, including the bank payment details here. We're going to make sure that we connect this with the bank account that we want to use for payments. Now, once you have entered in information about your additional details and the representative, you are going to need to do what is called a KYB verification. In order to do this, you're going to click Initiate Verification here in your dashboard overview. This is going to then prompt Zenwork Payments to approve this payer. Once this is approved, then you can proceed. Next, I'm going to show you how to add a vendor. From your dashboard here, you're going to click Update Vendor Details, and next you can click Add Vendor. Here you can choose to either add the vendor manually or do a bulk import. First, I'm going to show you how to add it manually. Next, we're going to select whether this vendor is an individual or a business. If they're an individual, we are going to add their first name, their last name, and their phone number. We're then going to note if they're a qualified 1099 vendor. Under Add More Information, you can enter in the vendor's email address. Next, you can invite the vendor to add their own bank details, or you can add them in yourself. Scrolling down, you can add other additional details for this vendor, including a social security number, a birth date, an industry, their address and mailing information, and you can request a W-9 from them. Once you hit save, then that vendor is going to show right here under your vendors list. Here you can see that they are still pending their bank details and their W-9 status. Once that vendor receives that email requesting that documentation from them, then they can add those additional details, and then you'll be able to check the status here. The next option to add a vendor is to add a vendor using the bulk import feature. Now that we have added our payer and our vendor, I'm going to show you how to create bills and get those vendors paid. From your dashboard, click on Create Bills. First, we're going to drag and drop or upload our invoice. You can use a PNG, a JPEG, or a PDF file. Now, once you upload an invoice, the system is going to try to automatically detect the details on that invoice and input them over here on the right. So you can make changes to anything that is incorrect or that needs to be altered. In addition to one-time bills, you also have the option to set up reoccurring bills. To do this, from the Bills section, click on the Reoccurring Bills tab. Here you're going to click Create Bill and choose if it will be a regular bill, a reoccurring bill, or a bulk import. We're going to select Reoccurring Bill. Here you can drag and drop your invoice, enter in the bill details. Next, you're going to enter in the reoccurring terms, including the start date that this will begin, how often you will be repeating this bill, and on which day you would like it to repeat, and what end date you would like the repetitive billing to end. Once you click proceed, then you are going to schedule your payment details, including how you want to pay, choosing ACH or check, your bank details, and your payment speed. Next, let's explore the tax section. When paying vendors and contractors, you're going to need to be tax compliant. This means that you will need to collect W-9s and submit 1099s to both the IRS, state, and the individual or business that you are paying as a vendor. Under the tax section here in Zenwork Payments, we are going to click e-file 1099. To file a 1099 for free, one time only, the vendor must be billed at least once between January 1st, 2025 and December 31st, 2025. For vendors added after December 31st, 2025, the following fees will apply for 1099 filing, including 1099 NECs and 1099 miscellaneous. Here you'll see your business information entered in and click Next. Next, we're going to make sure that the proper tax year is selected, and we're going to choose whether we would like a 1099 NEC for non-employee compensation or a 1099 miscellaneous for compensation such as rent payments, royalties and licensing, and other miscellaneous payments. If you're not sure which one to use, then consult with the information at irs.gov regarding 1099s. You are going to be able to choose from free e-delivery, or you can have them mailed using USPS for $185 form. Now, once you have entered in the information for the boxes on the 1099 here, you are going to confirm right here that this is accurately mapped and then click Next. Here you will see the amount of vendors that you have selected. You're going to see the amount that was paid to the vendors. You're going to schedule your e-filing date here. Select if you would like to include the state filing, e-delivery, and USPS mail for the vendor. Next, you're going to confirm and then proceed to pay, and you are all done. Lastly, I want to encourage all of you to utilize the 60-day free trial period that Zenwork Payments is providing to my viewers. Click the link in the video description down below and use code Ginny60 in order to get 60 days for free with Zenwork Payments.